Joining us right now is Georgia Senator, member of the Senate Foreign Relations Committee, along with the Budget and Armed Services Committees, David Perdue. Senator, it's good to see you this morning. Thanks very much for joining us.
Maria.
First off, what struck you most about the speech last night and the fact that Nancy Pelosi ripped it up at the end of it?
Well, I think she showed who she really is, but it was a remarkable speech, maybe the best speech in the modern era, Maria. But the most remarkable thing to me is what he didn't say. Here's the President of the United States still sitting under an open impeachment hearing in the United States Senate, and he didn't mention that once, and I give him full credit for that. That took a lot of discipline. He's often criticized for not having a filter between his brain and his mouth, but last night he showed great discipline.
Great discipline, not mentioning the impeachment and also not mentioning the craziness that we're waiting on Iowa. We still don't know what happened in Iowa. But let me ask you about this impeachment, because you're one of the key senators there, and it's coming to a close today. You're poised to acquit the president of all charges, Republicans standing united, perhaps even bringing a few vulnerable Democrats on board, like West Virginia's Joe Manchin. What are you expecting? Do you expect some Democrats to vote to acquit President Trump today? How is this going to play out?
Maria, at 4 o'clock today, we're going to take a historic vote to acquit this president. We should get 3 or 4 Democrats. I've talked to them. I think we'll get those. And I hope we'll have 100% of the Republicans. We had 100% of Republicans voted against this partisan political ploy from the House, and I hope we'll do the same thing. This was an illegitimate process from the very beginning, rushed to finish in the House. They sent an incomplete body of work to us and then wanted the Senate to shut itself down during the impeachment hearing and do their work for them. This is a travesty, and it was a terrible precedent. There's a lot of misinformation, Maria, about witnesses and that sort of thing. Let me just clear the record here. They had 17 witnesses on their side. They showed us 193 videos of witness testimony, 28,000 pages of evidence, and yet they told us they had an overwhelming case, and then they wanted us to do their investigation for them. So we shut that down last week.
Hi, Senator. Omid Malik here. A quick question turning to the State of the Union. I thought one of the really important points the President made last night was around technical and vocational training at every high school. I think that's a great solution for the burgeoning student debt issue we have. Curious to hear your thoughts on that.
Oh, I 100% agree. We've been talking about that since when I was the CEO. I mean, this is a big opportunity for America. Our technical schools, our schools in high school have an opportunity now to broaden that and move to a European-style system where these kids are respected for those jobs. I mean, whoever said that everybody in America had to go to a 4-year college. I know my hometown, the people who went to that type of school back when I was in high school now run my hometown. This is a great thing for America. I think Donald Trump is right to bring it up as a priority, and I'm so excited about what that's going to mean for our economy. But another thing, too, as we went from an industrial age to an information age now to the new age, it also accelerates people to retrain, and that's a huge part of what we're trying to do right now. We have 7.5 million job openings and only 5 million people looking for work.
Yeah, I know, but you've got Nancy Pelosi sitting behind the president ripping up his script. How is anything going to get done? You're going to acquit the president today at 4 o'clock, you said. You said maybe we'll have a couple of Democrats acquit him, but certainly 100% of the Republicans. What does the rest of the year look like? How are you guys going to get anything done legislatively when there's such vitriol?
Well, there's momentum right now on immigration. I think we'll see some work, more effort and results coming on trade, I think. And then infrastructure. I mean, this is a year waiting for an infrastructure bill. We have several in work right now. But the biggest things I think we should be able to get bipartisan work on is drug pricing and surprise billing. I mean, these are things that both sides really want. What I hope we saw, and you saw this, or you said this earlier in your show, that the way to fix this is in November. America was watching last night. They see the childish way that the Democrats would not stand up even for a Tuskegee graduate. I mean, this is an American hero. They wouldn't stand and honor that man. That is insulting to me.
Senator, it's good to see you this morning. Thanks very much.
Good to see you guys.
Senator David Perdue joining us.